Hi guys, thank you for tuning back into my channel and watching this video. As you can see in the title, this is going to be a labour and delivery story. So I'm obviously going to sit here and tell you about my pregnancy, my pregnancy from the age of 17. Now I'm 19, but I was pregnant at 17, gave birth at 18, now I'm 19. I've got a beautiful 1-year-old little girl, Ava Rose. I think she wants to be in the video. So guys, this is my daughter, Ava Rose. She was born on 23rd of October 2017 at 10:10, and she weighed £6 and 2 ounces. So she was a little tiny bubba, and now she's grown into such a big girl, like, yeah. But let's get into the video and I'll explain everything there. So guys, this is gonna be so long, so like grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, grab everything, because this is gonna be long and it's interesting because it's just gonna be interesting. December came, 2016. It was 2016, December, and right towards the end of like 2016, like me and my boyfriend was having ups and downs in our relationship. Like, we was breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. And in December, like, it started from then. So in December, like, we started doing stuff, like, obviously, and we knew I was gonna have a baby, because whatever, we was being silly. Obviously, like, we don't regret it because we've got a beautiful girl now, but it was being silly, wasn't protective, like, we just didn't care at all. Like, we was young as well, like, he was 16, I was 17, we was little children, but whatever, we're happy now. So yeah, 2016 came and it was February, and like, I was in so much pain one day. Like, my belly was hurting, I had headaches. I was going to like college and I felt so sick all the time. Like, I was going on my way to college on the bus, like, every time the bus jumped I feel so sick, like, I just felt so horrible. And then yeah, in college I felt horrible. Like, I had like a mad craving, like every day I wanted grapes. Like, every single day I was like, I want grapes, I want grapes, I want grapes. And then it just came to a point where I was like, do you know what, like, me and Jordan have been having sex unprotectively. We was having sex unprotectively, so obviously, like, I just knew I must have been pregnant. So I took a test now one night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I had tests in my drawer for some reason. I don't know why. I think I've had a pregnancy scare a few months before. So I took a test now. I was talking to my friend. I don't know if I should say her name, but let's call her, never mind. But yeah, I was talking to my friend late at night. I was on the phone talking, and we started Snapchatting, and then I was like, do you know what, I'll be right back, I'm going to the toilet. I just thought, let me take a test. I took a test now, and then literally I saw I was pregnant. You don't understand how I felt. Like, it was incredible. Like, I was so scared, only because it was just like, wow, like, I'm gonna be a mum, like, I'm going to be a mother. Me, I was so immature when I was 17, like, me, I'm going to have a baby. Like, Shania Laurent is gonna have a baby. Like, how am I gonna tell Jordan? How am I gonna tell my mum? How am I gonna tell his mum? How am I gonna tell my family? Like, how am I gonna tell my dad? Like, that's all I was thinking. I was so scared, so I ran back to my phone, jumped on my bunk bed. I was like to my friend, oh my god, I'm pregnant. She was like, what do you mean? I was like, I'm pregnant. Like, I sent her a picture of the pregnancy test. I was like, I'm pregnant, like. And I was messaging Jordan. I was like, Jordan, I need to talk to you, like, we need to talk. And I was messaging him, like, it was like 3 in the morning at this point, because we were talking for ages, me and this girl, but like, he just wouldn't reply. And I don't know what it was, like, it's like something sent him and woke him up. So it came to like 5 o'clock in the morning, I was still awake because I was shocked. He just woke up randomly, messaged me and was like, baby girl, you're right. I was like, Jordan, I'm pregnant. He was like, what do you mean? I was like, I am pregnant. So he was like, show me. So obviously I showed him the pregnancy test, and he was like, what do you want to do? And he was like, well, we're keeping it, obviously, like, don't be stupid, like, what else do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know, I just didn't want to scare you, whatever. So he was like, okay, we're keeping it. Like, what do you mean? I was like, I am pregnant. So he was like, show me. So obviously I showed him the pregnancy test, and he was like, what do you want to do? And he was like, well, we're keeping it, obviously, like, don't be stupid, like, what else do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know, I just didn't want to scare you, whatever. So he was like, okay, we're keeping it. So this was February, like, beginning of February. And then yeah, so this is how my mum found out. I'm going to tell you guys how my mum found out. She's going to be watching this video and laughing, because back then she was like, nah, you're too childish. But then now she's so in love with my daughter, like, she wants me to have another baby right now. It's crazy. So she found out because I had like an infection, like most people get when they're pregnant. I had a urine infection, which is when, like, you feel like you need to go to the toilet constantly. When you go, like, it just drips out. You have a burning sensation down there. You're always in pain. Like, literally, I was always in pain there. So I went to the doctors now, and then I was like to the doctor, like, I think I have a urine infection. I don't know what it is. Like, I keep on burning. So he tested me now and was like, yeah, you got a urine infection. And then I was like, I'm pregnant as well. And he looked at me like, he made me feel like shit, I'm not gonna lie. The way he looked at me was like, he was so disgusted, but I was like, I'm pregnant as well. And he looked at me, and then, do you know what triggered me the most? He started saying stuff that really upset me. Like, he must turn around and said to me like, oh, do you want me to book you in for an abortion? Like, because you're really young, and you sure you want a baby at this age, you're young. And then I felt like, I was embarrassed to say no, but I was just like, because I was embarrassed to say no, I was like, let me come back, and I'll come back and book another appointment, we talk about it then. So the next day came now, and obviously I went to my boyfriend's house, because I had a routine where I would go to his house from Friday and stay around to Sunday or Monday. So yeah, me and him was in bed now, like just laying down, just having a little cuddle, a little kiss. We're just in bed, and then he was rubbing my belly, even though my belly was like, we couldn't tell I was pregnant. He was rubbing my belly, and then his mum came downstairs and she knocked on the door, and she was on the phone to my mum. I thought nothing of it. So she came in, and then like we just both sat up, and then she was just like, can I speak to you? She was like, yeah. And she was like I want you to be honest with me, like just be honest, like don't lie. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, you're pregnant. Oh my god, when I tell you, I was so scared. I was embarrassed because I felt like she was disappointed as well as my mum. Like, I felt like, I don't know, like I just felt like they were disappointed in me. Obviously they're not now, like don't get me wrong, his mum and my mum love Ava to pieces now. But yeah, so he pinched me, basically telling me to say no. But I was just like, do you know what? There's no point lying, because no matter what, she's gonna find out. Like, she's going to know. Like, why am I gonna lie? So I just said, I don't know. I actually don't know. And then she was just like, all right, I'm gonna drop you home, and then tomorrow we're gonna take a test. And I was just like, okay. Like, obviously I didn't know what to say. Say mummy for once. The next morning she woke me up at like 7 in the morning and was like, Shana, I'm going, like, me and you get up, let's go now, let's go buy you a pregnancy test, let's check if you're pregnant. I was like, Mum, why would we check if I'm pregnant? Like, I know I'm not pregnant, Mum. Like, and she was like, I thought you was a virgin. This is the worst part. She thought I was a virgin. I don't know why she thought that. Like, me and Jordan was together for 2 years at this point. 2 years, and she thought I was a virgin. I don't know. She just thought I was a good girl. Obviously, I'm a good girl. Like, he's the only boy I've been with, but she thought like I was perfect. All I done was hug and kiss my boyfriend. But little did she know, like, little did she know. And yeah, so she was like, we're gonna take a test now. And I was half asleep. I was like, Mum, like, I'm not pregnant. What are you talking about? Like, why did I get pregnant at this age? So my mum's sitting there tapping me, waking me up. She's like, Shana, get up, I bought you the test, you gotta go take it now. I tried to long it off because I just knew it was gonna be positive. So I was like, Mum, baby. I was like, Mum, like, I'm not taking it, I don't feel well today. She's like, yeah, you don't feel well because you're pregnant. I was like, oh my god, this lady always has an answer for everything. She has an answer for everything. So I was like, no Mum, I just don't feel well. You didn't give me dinner last night. And she was like, well, you should have ate out. You should have ate out. That's not my mum talking. Normally she's like, yeah, you got dinner, but she just didn't give me dinner because I think she was just like overthinking everything. She must have been stressed out, like knowing that her 17-year-old daughter is pregnant. Like, she's shocked. She is shocked. And I finally got out of bed and I was stalling it, longing it off and everything. I was just sitting there like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, I didn't even go on my phone. I was so scared. And then she just came in the room again. She left the room then, and she came back about 10 minutes later, and she just opened the box and was like, take the test, go toilet. I was like, I was acting buffed. I was like, how do I take a pregnancy test, Mum? How do I do it? Do I have to, like, what do I do, Mum? Like, how do I do it? And she was like, basically, this little fish. Like, she was talking to me like I didn't know. Of course I knew, like, I took it before. She was like to me, just pee on the end of the strip thing, and then like put the lid back on and bring it in the bedroom, and then after a few minutes it will have 2 red lines if you're pregnant, but if there's 1 line you're not pregnant. So I was like, okay Mum, like, let me do this. And then when I was in the bathroom I was like, Mum, I don't know how to do it, I'm scared, am I gonna wee on my hand? I knew I wasn't gonna wee on my hand. I was just acting confused, so like it seemed like I didn't know I was pregnant. So I took the test now, put the lid back on, and I walked out, I put it on the side in my bedroom and just sat there talking to my mum. I was like, she was like, you're pregnant, what are you gonna do? And I was like, I don't know Mum. And she's like, do you want to keep it if you are? Obviously I was scared to say yeah, because I thought she would like be like, no, like, I don't know, my mum don't believe in abortion, so I knew like she was gonna say keep it no matter what, but I was just scared. Oh, like, you need to do this, you need to do that, whatever. So yeah, so I took the test now, and then she was like, do you want to open it? No, she's like, turn over the test and let's see if it's got 2 lines. I was like, no Mum, you do it. And after I walked out of the room, and then while I walked out of the room, like, she already turned it around. Like, the thing is, the pregnancy test reacted so quick. Like, it took like 30 seconds for it to show 2 red lines. Like, before I walked out of the room, she was like, Shana, you're pregnant. I turned around and I was like, oh my god. So I was due October the 28th, 2017. yeah, I was due the 28th of October. I assumed I was going to be like 2 weeks late giving birth. So the October came now, and we were just getting ready. Me and him was so excited, like the family was so excited. My mum was happy. My mum is, listen, my mum is my role model. She's a star. She bought me everything I needed for Ava. It sounds horrible. I was young and I was dumb, so I wasn't working. I was in college. I had no money, so she supported me big time. Like, I actually put my hands up to my mum. She's the most amazing woman ever. She bought me everything. She bought me everything. Whoa. She bought me everything for Ava. Baby, I'm talking. She bought me everything I needed for a little. Oh my god, my knee. Oh my god, oh my god. I had to go put her back there with her dad. She just threw some, like, she just whacked my knee with some metal hard thing. I don't know what it was. So, let's talk about this properly. Yeah, so, came to October now, yeah. That's what I said, la-di-da-di-da. Everyone was excited, like, his mum was like, oh, this is my work emergency number. If you're going to labour, make sure you call this number, because I want to fly down. I want my granddaughter to be born. Bearing in mind, his mum's birthday is the 25th, I believe, of October. So there was, like, I was due the same time around his mum's birthday. So she was like, I hope she's either born on my birthday or Halloween, because she loves Halloween, I think. So, yeah, October came, yeah, whatever. Everyone was so excited, like, I was so prepared. I was just like, I was talking to Ava every day. I was like, baby, come out with me, like, I can't wait to meet you. Like, you've got the best parents in the world. We're going to be there for you. We've got our own house. Like, you're going to have your own living space. Like, you don't have to be cramped up in someone else's house in a little room. Like, you've got mummy and daddy. We're living together. We're a happy family. Like, I was just so excited when October came. I was just so happy. But throughout October, I'll be honest with you, like, no, throughout September a bit, I was having these, like, really bad pains. Like, I think it's Braxton Hicks it's called. Pretty sure it's Braxton Hicks, where you feel like, it's kind of like a mini labour thing. Like, you feel pain, like, it's like you're getting ready to go into labour. So I was feeling like little pains in my stomach, in my back. I was like, Jordan, I'm in so much pain. He had to rub my back, rub my belly. Like, he was so supportive. Like, he was making me feel so secure. I was in so much pain for so long. Like, it was like 4 days in a row, but 4 days seemed like 5 years. It seemed like 5 years. The pain was ridiculous. I got up in the morning, I had a hot shower to get rid of the pain. Do you think the pain went? No, it didn't go. The pain was still there. Like, the pain was still there. Yeah, October, it came up to the 20th now. My mum was calling me every day, like every night. She's like, Shana, like, let me know if you're in pain. Like, my phone's gonna be on loud every night. When you go into labour, call me. Like, I'm gonna rush you to the hospital. I was like, yes, mum, stop calling me, stop worrying about me. I'm gonna be okay, mum. Like, I've got Jordan to support me. My biggest fear about the pregnancy at the end was, like, if obviously we live together, we have our own little place, me, Jordan and Ava. I was worried that he was going to stay at his mum's one night and I was going to be at the house by myself, and I'll go into labour and call him and his phone would be on silent, because he sleeps with his phone on silent. So I was scared I was going to do it all by myself. Like, every day I was like, please baby, don't do this to me. Like, make sure your phone's on loud, because I'm going to give birth without you. Like, I don't want to give birth without you. Yeah, I don't want to give birth without him. But honestly, he was amazing. So it came to the 23rd of October in the morning. 23rd came, so yeah, 23rd of October 2017. I woke up about 7:30 in the morning that day, and oh my god, when I tell you, I was in pain. Like, I woke up, I called my mum, I was like, Mum, I'm in so much pain, I don't know what this is, my belly's hurting, like, I'm having pain that I keep on, like, bending over and having to take deep breaths, I can't breathe, I'm crying. She's like to me, like, you might be in labour. I was like, I'm not in labour, Mum, I just called my midwife, yeah, I'm sorry, like, I don't care if she watches this. She was no help at all. Like, I don't care if she sees this video. I called her when I was having these pains, yeah, and I was like, let's call her Amanda. Yeah, I'm gonna call her Amanda. So I was like, Amanda, and she was like, are you right? Like, how are you today? How are you feeling? How's the baby? I was like, I'm in so much pain, my belly's hurting, my back is hurting. And she was like, doesn't sound like you're in a lot of pain. How can you tell me I'm not in a lot of pain? I've called you and told you that I'm in pain. What do you keep laughing at? I was like, I've called you and told, obviously I didn't say this to her, but now I'm thinking of it, like, I was like, I've called you and told you I'm in pain. I'm crying on the phone to you saying I can't breathe properly, my belly's hurting, my back is hurting, I'm feeling pains every 7 to 8 minutes. Like, literally every 7 to 8 minutes I was feeling this bad pain, and it lasted like 20 seconds, and I would call her and tell her, like, I'm in so much pain, and she just sounded normal. She's like, you're breathing quite heavy, are you okay? Does it sound like I'm okay? Like, I've told you I'm in pain, I'm crying on the phone to you. Like, I don't cry to people on the phone, I don't cry to anyone, but I'm crying to you, and you're telling me that I sound okay. Like, she tried to tell me If it's every 7 to 8 minutes, it might last in the next few days, like come in a few days time. If I listened to her, I would have gave birth in my bedroom with someone who's not even a bloody midwife. Would have gave birth in front of my boyfriend, which is obviously, that's nice, but he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know when I should push or whatever. About 11 o'clock now, I've just turned around and said, fuck it. I literally turned around and I tapped Jordan. I was like, Jordan, I'm in so much pain. This is horrible. I can't breathe. Please, baby, put me back to sleep. I was begging him. Like, all I remember, like, the most thing I remember about that was me begging him to put me to sleep. I was like, please, put me to sleep. Like, put me in your arms. Give me a hug. Like, make me a tea. Put me to sleep. I'm so tired. He was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Is she coming? Is she coming? I was like, no, she's not coming. Like, I'm just in pain. I can't do this. So he called his mum and I was like, Mum, Shana's in pain. She's crying. And obviously, because I said quiet, I didn't want his mum to hear. She was like, oh, look, she sounds okay. Like, he was like, no, Mum, she's hiding it. So his mum was like, right, I'm going to call you back in half an hour. Tell me how she is. It sounds like she's going to go into labour today. His mum was so excited. So, yeah, about literally like 5-6 minutes later, I was like, Jordan, I can't do this. I'm going in the shower. So I got in the shower now, thinking that it's going to relieve the pain. It's going to loosen up my muscles, loosen me up. I feel much better. Did that work? No. I went in the shower, sat on the shower floor. I let the shower just fly all over me. I was sitting there like, I'm in my belly like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And he heard me crying. So he just came out and thought, Shana, do you know what? We're going hospital. We're going hospital now. I was like, no, we can't go hospital, please. Like, I don't want to give birth. Like, can we wait another few days? I was scared. I was so petrified. I just didn't. Do you know what? The pain was so bad. I just thought like this pain is only gonna get worse. Like, I'm only gonna get more pain. When I push out this baby, I'm gonna be in much more pain. Like, I assumed I was going to split right to my bum. So I thought there was much more pain to come. That's why I refused to go to hospital. And he was like, no, we're going. So he's called his mum now. I was like, Mum, come pick us up now. We need to go to hospital. Like, she's crying. She's in pain. His mum was like, her water broke. He was like, no, her water's not broke. But Mum, we need to go to hospital. So his nan came. She was so supportive that day. His nan came and picked us up in hospital. We took all the baby clothes out of the room. We put it in a bag. We forgot my maternity. I think it's like, I can't explain, it's like a maternity book. You have to carry it everywhere you go. I forgot that at home like an idiot. So we got in his nan's car now, locked up doors, went downstairs, got in the car, started driving to the hospital. She was driving normal, but like in the car I just felt so sick. I just kept on bending down, like going like this. Like, I couldn't stop doing that. Like, I was in so much pain. Like, it sounds unbelievable. You would not, like, until you have a baby, you don't understand the pain. Like, it was horrible. Like, I was crying. I was like, we need to go now. I was like, I'm not gonna give birth today. I promise you it's gonna be tomorrow. Him and his nan was like, yeah, you're probably gonna give birth tomorrow. You don't seem like you're in that much pain. That's only because my labour, I look at it as bad, but I don't think it was as bad as other people's labour, because people were screaming. I wasn't screaming. I was just like, oh, can't do this. But people were screaming. Like, yeah. So got to hospital now, and then they made us wait in the waiting room. Right. I'm gone to a hospital because I'm about to give birth. We sit down on the seats, me, Jordan and his nan. We told the doctor, whatever, they were like, oh, you need to go back home and get your maternity notes because we can't see without your maternity notes. That really pissed me off, because it's like, I'm about to have a baby and telling me to go back home and get notes. Like, I can't do that. And they were like, you need your notes because we need to see if you're in this hospital. I was like, can't you get my midwife to verify that I am Shana? Like, I am Shana. They were like, no, we can't, but we're going to test you anyway and see what's going on. So they put me in a little room and they got some like tube thing. I can't remember. It was about this long. It sounds disgusting. They put it inside of me with like something on it to see how far I was, to see if the baby's head was. Obviously, everyone knows the baby's got to be upside down for you to give birth. Like, the head has to be here so you can push up the head first. I didn't know her head was at the bottom because my midwife, yet again, didn't tell me that the baby was ready to come out. She never told me I went to see her 2 days before. She never told me that the baby's head was upside down. She just said baby isn't ready to come out yet. So I just assumed, like, I'm not going to give birth for another few weeks. And they were like to me, you're 4 centimeters dilated. 4 whole centimeters. Do you know how much that is? Like, you have to be 10 centimeters to give birth, but I was 4. I was so disappointed in myself because I thought I should have came earlier. They would have treated me so much better. Whatever. I was 4 centimeters dilated. I just knew, like, she's coming now. Like, my baby is coming now. About 10 minutes later now, I think Jordan's nan, I can't remember. I think him and his nan went, no, not him, his nan went back to our flat to go get my maternity notes, because they were like to me, you need your maternity notes, like, you need them, it's like vital you have it. So I can't remember exactly because I was in so much pain. They went back and got it for me and came back. So they came to me and put me on some wheelie chair and lifted me upstairs. I believe it was the 2nd floor they put me on, the labour ward they put me on. And oh my god, I can big up this midwife so much. I had some amazing midwife. She came and supported me so much. She put me on gas in there straight away. She rubbed my back. She was so supportive. Like, if I had a chance to see her again, I would thank her so much. Like, she was amazing. Yeah, so times came by now, and then they were telling me like, your water hasn't broke yet, like your water's supposed to break, then you give birth after. And I was like, what do you mean it hasn't broke? Are you sure? They're like, yeah, it hasn't broke yet. So then I think they broke it for me. So I think they used some like tube thing, I can't remember exactly. I just remember the nice relaxation and the pain literally all went when my water broke. It felt so good to have all that water liquid come out of me. Like, I felt so comfortable. Like, I felt so nice and warm and cozy. Like, the liquid flew out of me and went all down my legs, and it just felt so nice. Like, I don't know why the pain just stopped from then. And then they told me like, your water hasn't fully broke, it needs to break again. So I was like, what do you mean? Or like, you need to do it by yourself, like it needs to just happen naturally. So that was, at that point I was like 7 centimeters. I was like 7 centimeters dilated now. So then they were just like, oh, like, you're not ready yet. I was in labour for 12 hours, everyone. Like, 12 hours is in labour for. I don't know how I filmed it. 12 hours is in labour for. A couple hours came now. This was like 6 o'clock, whatever. A couple hours came now, and it came to like 9 o'clock. I think it was around 9 o'clock. My water was broke again, and that was by myself. It just came out, and I said to Lady, like, I can't do this no more. Like, I'm ready to push. The baby is ready. She was like, no, baby, the baby is not ready. And for them to check how many centimeters you are, I thought they had to like give you a scan or whatever, but they don't. They have to put. It sounds disgusting. They got to put like their hands in and do some weird stuff with their hands, and they're just like, oh, you're this many centimeters dilated. Like, you're gonna be ready to push in a few hours. So yeah, I was about 8 centimeters at like this point, and they were just like to me, you're gonna be ready to push soon. Like, you're doing so well. The baby's coming. Like, she's gonna come soon. I was like, no, I don't want her to come out, leave her in there, like, I'm in pain, I'm in so much pain. So yeah, it came to about 9 o'clock, whatever. That time was going by, I was still in so much pain. It was just me and Jordan in the room at this point, because my mum went out to get food. I was sitting there like, oh my god, like, baby. And he was kissing me. Like, I can't, listen guys, I actually can't explain how amazing he was. Jordan was amazing. Like, normally with stuff like when I'm in pain, it's just like, oh, like, you're just in pain, I stop crying about it, whatever. He was so supportive. He sat there with me the whole time. He didn't leave my sight. He did leave my sight to go get me food from like outside, but apart from that, he had my hand the whole time. He was kissing me, rubbing my head, like constantly giving me kisses, rubbing my belly. He was talking to Ava, saying, baby, like, stop hurting mummy, you're gonna hurt mummy, like, hurry up and come out, whatever. He was so supportive. Like, throughout that, I can, like, a lot of men don't do that for their like lady. Like, if they're at work, they wouldn't come out of work watching a woman give birth. Like, he was there the whole time. He was so supportive. Like, I actually love him so much for that. So yeah, it came to like it was about 9:40 now, 9:50. No, I believe it was 9:50. And then the midwife came in and was like to me, she just done her magic with her hands again and went inside of me and was like, you're 10 centimeters dilated. As I said before, I was scared to give birth, but as soon as they said to me like, you're ready to give birth, like the baby is coming, I was like, oh my god, can I start pushing? They were like, yes, but you got to listen to us. You have to listen carefully, because if you don't, you can affect your baby, you can hurt your baby. Like, you got to listen. I was like, tell me anything, I'll do whatever you want. Like, please, I just want this pain to go. Ooh. Hi. Say hi. They was telling me like, you can't just push when you want. When we tell you to push, you have to push, because like, you know, the umbilical cord is wrapped around the baby's neck. So if I push at the wrong time, it will strangle her. They were like to me, whenever you have a contraction, just push. And I was like, no, like, I'm not doing that. And they said, you have to do it, because if you don't do it, you're going to affect your baby. Like, you don't want to kill your baby, do you? And I was like, don't say that. Why would you say that for? Like, I'm not going to kill my baby. I'm not going to kill her. Sorry, I had to stop the recording because she wanted to be fed. She wants milk, so I'm feeding her milk. Yeah, so they said to me, you got to start pushing. I started pushing, and they were like to me, when you have a contraction, you need to push. I was like, no, like, I'm gonna push when I want to push, because if I'm in pain, I'm pushing. They were like, no, you're gonna hurt the baby. I was pushing now for about 10 minutes, and after about 10 minutes, they were like, the baby's head is there, like, her head is there. I was like, her head is there. Like, I didn't care. They didn't even give me permission to do this. I just put my hand down and felt her head. Like, I had to put my hand in a bit, and I just felt her head, and I was I just wanted to cry, because it's like, oh my god, like, a baby is coming. You don't understand until you're pregnant. Like human body is so amazing. We actually create a human inside of us. Like, we create a heart, a head, eyes, nose, a mouth. We create that inside of us. Like, women's body is so amazing. Like, the things that women's body can do is ridiculous. Like, we actually make a human inside of our body. I felt her head now, and then they told Jordan now, like, you know, you can feel your baby's head, like touch the baby's head. So he's come round now and touched the baby's head, and it's like, Shanai, the baby, like Ava Rose is here, she's coming out. So I was pushing now, and then they just said to me, like, the baby is, her head is out, like the baby's head is out. I was like, the baby's head is out. Like, obviously I didn't say that, but I was like, I can't do this no more, like you're gonna have to pull her out, please just take her. They're like, no, like Shanai, like why am I pushing, she's gonna fly out. I thought, how is shoulders gonna come out like faster than the head came out? Obviously when you're pushing a baby, they don't tell you this actually, when you're giving birth, the head, as soon as the head comes out, the rest of the body flies out with it. If that makes sense. Like the head is the hardest part to push out, and then the legs come out easy. Like the shoulders and legs come out easy. So I gave one last push, and all I know is that my baby girl came flying out. Oh my god, that was the best moment of my life. Like, you don't understand. Hearing a baby cry coming out of your body, oh my god, I was so happy. Like, I just remember them pulling her off, like pulling her, taking her umbilical cord off of her neck, and then putting her on my chest. It's crazy. Like, it seems like yesterday, but she's actually 15 months old. It seemed like yesterday, the day that they pulled her out, put her on my chest, and I just couldn't stop kissing her head. I was like, Ava, I love you so much. Like, I'm going to be the best mum to you. You've got a beautiful family. We're going to support you. Like, we love you so much. Like, you're going to be healthy. I wouldn't stop kissing her, and then they've taken off the blanket. She had a blanket on her. They took the blanket off of her, and I'm like, who's going to cut the umbilical cord? So obviously Jordan stepped in and cut the umbilical cord off, and I'm pretty sure he was crying. I'm pretty sure he had tears in his eyes because he was so happy. Like, he didn't expect to be a dad. I didn't expect to be a mum. So obviously giving birth is so emotional. Like, it's crazy. I was so happy, and I just whispered to him, I was like, baby, we made it. Like, we've done this. We've made it. We're officially a family now. This is ridiculous. I forgot to show her baby scan. She has 2 baby scans. Like, when you're pregnant, when you're 12 weeks pregnant, your baby has a little scan so you can see how the baby's going. They tell you, like, if the baby's developing alright, if her legs and arms are growing. Like, they tell you everything in that scan. So yeah, I have a scan of that, but I don't know where it is, but I've got her other scans. So that's at 12 weeks when you get that scan, so you can't really tell if it's a girl or a boy. But I have my 20-week scan with me. It's so emotional looking at it. I've got my 20-week scan. So this is the scan where they can actually 100% say for a fact the baby's organs are good, her arms, her legs, her feet, and her hands and everything's growing perfectly. You can actually see your baby moving on the screen and everything. So when I had my scan, Ava was like, she was moving so much they couldn't even tell the gender at the start, because she was on her bum, on her back, flipping over. She was doing somersaults. This girl was doing gymnastics in my belly. She wouldn't stay still. So they were like to me, like, we can't find out the gender. I was so upset because I really wanted to know it was a girl. Like, I was like, just tell me it's a girl. Like, it's a girl, just tell me it's a girl. I didn't know, I just wanted a girl so bad. And then the midwife came out of the room and got another midwife, because I think there was a trainee there, like a university student training. When she came, Ava flipped back over and she was in a good position. They were like, don't know the gender. I was like, yeah. They're like, you're having a little girl. I was like, no, I'm not having a girl. They're like, you're having a little girl. Like, did you want a girl? I was like, yeah, I wanted a girl so bad. So yeah, I was so happy. This is her scan. I don't know if you can see it. This is little Ava Rose. I don't know what her hand is doing in this picture. I don't know if she's sucking her thumb or blowing bubbles. I don't know what she was doing, but this is her little scan. It's in a frame. I bought this frame for Jordan. I believe his birthday. I believe I bought that for his birthday, because his birthday is a month before Ava's, so I bought it for his birthday, and we love it. Literally, she's always in front of us. Like, wherever we go in his house, we see her picture frame of her baby scan. So yeah. Yeah.